So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything. So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up.
Listen. Guys, welcome to Little Back Night One. Quickly, want to give you a video under 10 minutes and less. I want to talk about the situation. It's been bugging me for a little while. Listen, first of all, charge it to the game. Okay, this is a part of the game, it's part of the dating world. You are going to win some, you are going to lose some. Do you know what the funny thing is? Just recently, I was out and about with a few of my friends. Listen, I collected 4 or 5 numbers that night. Do you know how many were responsive back to my text that night, that day when I said get home safe? 1. You know what it is? You charge it to the game. And the reason being is because not everybody's going to respond to you the same reason. Not everybody took my number because they actually wanted to get to know me. Some people took my number because they probably thought I was scary. Maybe some people took my number because they thought I was going to do something. You have to think about all these different things that people are thinking. Some of the reasons they take your number, they don't even like you like that. But you know what? Just in case. You feel what I'm saying to you? So the reality of the situation is you have to charge it to the game, number 1. But let's keep it a buck. The real truth that women will not tell you, because they're going to keep saying to you, oh, you're so sweet. I mean, and I saw a lot of comments. A lot of the comments were really about, I know how he feels. The dating scene is so trash right now. None of them were like, you know what? I would date him. None of them. Do you know why? Because they wouldn't date him. He's not desirable. And that's just the honest truth. See, people don't want to tell people the truth. I am not desirable to every woman. There's a lot of women that I want to talk to, and when I talk to them, they don't see me in the same way. They're probably even asking, how dare he even look at me? It is what it is. You charge it to the game. But here's the thing. Let's be honest. Let's look at this video. Let's just look. Okay. First and foremost. I'm going to talk about this. The glasses, they weren't really working for me. Okay. That's number 1. Okay. Number 2, let me keep it a buck. The hair's looking a bit, Okay. Number 3. Okay. Let me keep it real now. The speech, the tone, the dictation, the delivery is giving very much, I'm not really socially clued up. Yeah, you get what I'm saying to you, yeah? It's giving. I'm not saying it is, but it's giving. And so therefore, even the way he's talking, it's not attractive. Let's keep it up. It doesn't feel like there's any passion. He speaks with a monotone. At one point, his voice is breaking. He's about to cry. It feels like this is unattractive to women. And that's the one thing they don't want to tell. The one thing they probably won't tell you the truth, which is it's unattractive. What you're doing right now, coming on a big boy internet and being vulnerable, hey, rock it. I'm down with it. I'm happy for men to be vulnerable, but you got to get to a point where when you're feeling down on yourself and feeling sorry for yourself, that ain't attractive. Women don't want you to feel down on yourself and feel a pity, a self-pity party. They want you to come with solutions, be solution orientated, get it done. And so that's what becomes attractive. That's what becomes desirable. Right? Desirable where somebody wants you. And I have to also be honest as well. The dating world we've been lied to the last decade or so, right? Since social media has come in, we have been lied to. Social media will tell you that you're more desirable than you actually are. You not. You get a couple more likes, yeah, but you not, right? Just because you're getting likes and a couple comments and maybe even a couple of DMs does not mean you're actually more desirable in terms of wanting to date. And that's where the key mistake people are making. People also are seeking a validation from social media and then using that as a way of determining how popular they are in terms of the opposite sex actually wanting to settle down with them. How many of you have qualities that the opposite sex actually want to settle down with? They look at you and go, you're a baddie, your body's banging, your face is banging, you get the right lighting on your pictures and everything like that. But are you actually desirable in terms of a relationship though? Like, do they actually want to settle down with you? Do they actually want to be around you? That's a real key question right there, right? And that's another conversation. Now, for him himself, the moment he started talking, I said, "Oh, brother," it sounded like he may be socially awkward, right? He crying, saying that he done all the right things. And listen, if you can't pay attention to the clues that someone's giving you in the middle of a text, I can't help you. You got to choose better, right? If someone is texting, let me tell you something. Look, from the moment I get a girl's number you can tell where you are, right? When I get a girl's number, sometimes I'm like, that didn't go too well. It looked like it, but it didn't go too well. She probably isn't gonna reply back to the message. And lo and behold, sorry about that. Lo and behold, she'll reply back to the message. You know why? Because sometimes when you're selling yourself, you don't sell it very well. The person will buy it just to get you out of their face, but you haven't sold it very well. Now, he said he spoke to this girl for 2 weeks. In fact, we can even play it. Let's
Do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like Elliot.
You know how unattractive that is right now? Listen, my brother said, listen, I'm sitting there by myself, eating a meal. You're seeking sympathy, and that is not attractive to women. And if you're doing it on my net, I guarantee you did it with that girl. I guarantee it. If you're doing it on my net, I can guarantee you do it with that girl too. Seeking sympathy and pity in the midst of this situation. I'm not saying that you can't be vulnerable. I'm saying pity parties are not attractive. Pity parties don't get things done. Pity parties don't get women to come and want to be around you. Okay, all right. You should become on my internet and say, listen, hey, you know what? I just came up from a date. Girl wasn't there, but you know what? On to the next one. Charge it to the game, right? Women want to see men that are resilient and durable because they know that they're going to tear you down. Well, sorry, wrong wording. They're going to spend a lot of time with you, and they want to know that you're not going to get easily swayed, easily broken, easily bought, easily distracted, easily worn and torn. They want to know that you've got some durability about you. You're not giving them durability right now. Right now, you're telling them that you'd easily break. That's the problem right there. You know, you say, I'm sitting there, all alone, realizing nobody really wants anybody. Get the frick out of here. They don't want to hear that right now. And I don't want to hear it. If I'm honest with you, I wouldn't want to hear a girl saying to me that, you know what, I'm sitting here, I'm all alone, a million miles away. Nobody's around. Don't be shy. I don't know if that's what it is. Anyway, but I don't want to know a girl is that lonely either. It's not attractive. So I need you to understand, as a man, this part of it, keep it to your damn self. Okay? Keep that pity party to yourself. You want to say anything, you say, hey, look, came back from a date, didn't go very well, but you know what? The dating scene is a little bit mad right now, but you know what? You have to keep pursuing and keep moving forward. I still have faith in the fact that, there's other women out there as well. Show that you are courageous and you're going to keep moving forward, because all the comments by the women were sympathizing, but none of them were saying, I would happily date you. You know why? Because you don't look good. That's the reason why. That's the honest truth. You don't look good. You don't sound good. It's just I don't want to be raw about it, because that's someone has to grab him by the big brother and shake him and tell him, bro, get off my goddamn internet talking about pitying, wanting some sympathy from the ladies to hopefully get you into their bed. Nice guys do this, and we can do a second video about this. Nice guys do this bullcrap where they do pity parties and they like, I did everything right. Did you? Because in 2 weeks you should know what it is. Let me tell you something. I've been in a situation where I'm talking to a girl. We'll talk, and then I'll be like, yo, come, let's go for dinner or whatever. And the girl will start doing shirking and shirking. After you do shirking and shirking, if that girl does not reorganize the time, forget it. Dead them off. Don't even try to pursue it. I don't chase them. I'm interested in people that are interested in me. I haven't got the time. I was saying to my guys the other time, I was like, listen, if I'm looking at a girl and she gives me a little bit of an eye and I give her a little bit of an eye, I know it's on. If I look at a girl and the girl's not really giving me an eye, I'm not wasting my time. Now, you may have maybe you're nervous. That's your business. If you can't get the social cues right, then you're probably going to get the social cues messed up when we get to talking later on. Anyway, the reality of the situation is, I want to judge the situation for what it really, really is, and not for what I think it should be, or what I want it to be, or what I fantasize for it to be. You look at me, I looked at you. I'll give you a little look to say, rah. You was looking at him like, Just the other day, I was out, and me and this girl were dancing from a distance. We caught each other's eye and we're dancing from a distance, doing a little roll in, and then we got at the end, we obviously exchanged some details. I said to her, listen, you look good. She was like, you look good. Instant energy. I'm not going to waste time with people that are not going to have that energy for me. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification uploads. Ladies, tell this man the truth. You know you don't like him like that.